I am so glad you're here today for our art and coffee break. This is phase 11, I guess, and I left it so that you could still feel the texture when I poured the resin. Haven't decided if I'm going to leave it like that or if I'm going to sand it down just a little bit and pour another layer. I'll have to make that decision. But if you can see, it has that sharp little lip on it, which is customary. And that's what we're going to look at today is how do I get that off? So on this one, I have already prepped it. This is my enchanted teapot, and it has the little rough lip that is customary after you pour sometimes. And so what I did was I taped off the edge, left the rough lip over here, and then if you can see, I'll turn it around, I taped down this cardboard. I did all of that so that I don't take a chance on scuffing, scratching, or sanding my beautiful surface of the resin. So what I did after I did that, and I've already done this because I'm sure you don't want to listen to me sand because it's kind of loud. I took my little mouse sander with some not too rough sandpaper, and I sanded down that rough edge. What I will do next is I will take this off and I will move my tape and go around each edge until I have smoothed off each edge. And then this indeed will be ready for a frame. I could actually go back after I smooth these off and repaint the edges and you wouldn't have to frame it, but I think the frame will just set it off to a perfect presentation. So that is how I will get the rough edges off. I had a little bit of resin left over, so I added some ink, some inks to this, and poured them in some, I don't know, I guess they're earrings or necklace, little silicone molds. And the resin doesn't stick to silicone, so it's easy to pop them out. And then I had to go around and sand them down, wipe them off with alcohol. And I could go back in and do a little brush up on the edges if I wanted to. But it was more of an experiment. Most of my pouring for the molds was pretty good, and it fit the hole that they have in there already on the mold. But a few of them I poured it too deeply, so I had to go in and drill that hole out just a little bit. But be sure you use a very fine drill point so you don't crack your resin.